Ifesinach Onyekere, popularly known as Fish Magnet, was um died in 26th July, yet in Oka South in Anambra State. And it's a sad news, guys. The whole story, how he was kidnapped, because it was said to be a kidnapping. So they, when they want to kidnap this guy, I think they met him and they was dragging him into the car. Yes, they was dragging him into the car, and the mother happens to be around, and the mother started shouting, and even the fish magnet himself was kind of dragging with these people. He don't want to enter the car because they had to take him out from his car, so was dragging him into their own car, and he don't want to. He didn't like uh agree to them. So he was struggling, not until they shot him at the leg, and the mother heard it and was shouting and was like, "What is it? What are you people? Why are you people with my son and all that?" So they had to tell the mom, if she actually want to know what is going on, she should come closer and see. So the mother, being scared, kept on shouting for help because she's kind of mile away where the incident was happening. So they finally kidnapped this guy and they left. And if these people are kidnappers, just the way people are saying, they are kidnappers and all that, they would have dragged the mother. But no, they left because they wanted this guy. They took this guy and left and demand ransom. Yes, this is normally for kidnappers. They demand ransom. I think about 2 million naira. They demand 2 million naira. You see, the amount of money they even demand shows that they don't actually need that money. It's just for another interior motive, but they just wanted the whole thing to sound as if it's a kidnapping stuff. So, guys, before I continue with this gist, to detail you guys how everything went down, I want to first of all appreciate my subscribers, my returning subscribers, and my amazing viewers. You guys are doing amazing. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for subscribing. And if this is your first time here, we give celebrity gist, the latest gist on the celebrity world you wouldn't miss. So make sure you hit the subscription button, turn on your notification bell so you get notified once we drop our gist. So guy, as they were trying to drag him into the car, and they finally did, and they demand a ransom of 2 million naira, which they try to run around to get. And guys, this guy located to Oka South. Yes, that was where he started his fish business. He's popularly known as Fish Magnet, but his real name is Ifesinach Onyekere. Yeah. Yes, he's an Igbo guy. The name self shows that he's an Igbo guy. So I think ever since he showed up in that place, in that particular area, fish, everything was really going very well. I don't think anyone dry fish, his packaging, everything was different. And I think this is kind of business competitions. It always happens in the east. So when this guy was kidnapped and demand some ransom, so the sister and the mother, they try run around the money, and they was able to get money from one of their aunties, and then they paid that money, 2 million naira. And after paying the money, still they didn't even let go of this guy. They buy him. It's a sad one, because it's very, very sad, guys, because normally when kidnappers only demand for ransom, yes, it's a business, it's a deal they had. You kidnap someone and then demand for ransom, then you get paid, you let the person go. But the reverse is the case when in this Ifesinachi case, because they paid the money and they still buy this guy. It's so sad, and I think the government should look into it. And this thing again, guys, something that this kind of a thing that happened, it's normally happen when it comes to business area. When you show up in an area and you're doing very, very well, the eye is envious. Like, they'll be envy of you. They'll kind of getting jealous and all that. They were even complaining that he sells cheaper, he sells at the cheaper rates and all that, cheaper than other areas, like, around there. That should be other places they are selling fish, dry fish, crayfish, and all dry, any stock, and even stockfish. Yes, there should be other competitors that are there. So when they find out you come up, and the way he even rebrand his business is very, very enticing. Like, it's very, very cool, and it make a lot of people show up to him. And I think this is competition. Like, and the funniest part of it is they don't even know the sacrifice this guy made to get to that point. A lot of people, you just see their success, you don't know what they went through. and because they see the business is going well, like he's doing very very okay. I think he is on TikTok. Yeah, he also make TikTok advertising his business. And I believe there was one time he said when he met Very Dapper, he's going to give him fish, dry fish and all that, because he's a ratel. Yes, he's a ratel person. Is a rattle gang, and a lot of that. This is just him trying to make his business going well, and then someone elsewhere doesn't even that don't even know how this guy started his business and all that, how to take a chance to take a life. Like, who has the right to take someone's life? That's the problem in this country. You're not just worrying about the economy of Nigeria. You still have to worry about the people around you. You see, that's the most saddest part of it. You're trying to survive, you make all the sacrifice, make your money, try to boom your business, and then another person would just willingly, like, selflessly come and take your life because you're doing better than them, and they can't even put the effort you put in your business. It's very very sad. That is sad, guys. I just sometimes I feel like let's just struggle, like let it just be where the stress or the hardest part in this life is just working hard to get what you want. It's better like that than you have to still suffer, work hard to get what you want, and then you not have to start avoiding people that are not happy with your success. You start find like even most of the prayers that we, all this praying, casting and all that is just for people, human being. There's nothing like when you want to pray to God, you kneel down and talk to your Father. God hears us. But with the zeal, the anger, the everything that people are passing through, they have to shout it, they have to fast, they have to do all the necessary things just to cast through. Not like they're even doing all those things to boom their business or to get. It's just for the evil ones not to see them. Yes, guys, is it's sad, guys. It's sad. And so many people are kind of saying whoever's hand is in the life of this guy, that it will not be well with that person. Yes, the person wouldn't even go scot-free. And I believe those people that do that thing, wherever they are, their mind is not even at peace, because this guy let his spirit rise and then fight. Yes, his spirit, like, you can't. I don't know how you guys see this, so I don't know how you guys see this, but this news is very very sad one. And the governor of that state should just look into this kidnapping stuff, because it's getting too much there in the east. Yes, it's getting much. They're just using it as in fact, it's a business. It's a business, because most of these people now that are kidnapping, they have contact, they have connections, they have people that will be like, okay, fine, I want you to kidnap this person, I'll give you the necessary information and all that. Then they will do it. And once they kidnap the person, and if they want the person to leave or the person to go, and they'll still take the money and eliminate the person. It's sad, guys, and it's not encouraging. Like, I don't know how to put this though. I don't know how, but this is so sad, guys. I don't know what you think about this, but you can put down your thoughts in the comment section. And RIP for this guy. May his soul rest in peace. Or before that, let him fight. Yes, let him fight these people, because any of them that their hand is in his the eye of this guy, the person wouldn't even rest him. The person will not rest. Yes, the person wouldn't rest, because it's so sad. It's so sad, just because you're doing business, just because you're doing well. And all these things really branding. He just reminded, look at, okay, now, once you say that somebody's selling crayfish or you're selling storefish, and you feel like it's a roadside something, but this guy took his time to do this business. Yes, this point and kill, he would just dry it. If you actually want the dry one, they will dry it for you. The packaging, as you guys can see, dried fish. The packaging, why would people patronize, why would people patronize him? Sorry, guys. Yes, a lot of people patronize this guy because he's doing well. And you can tell me, and another thing that moved me is your brand, how you rebrand, how you strategize your business, how you go about it is branding. And this person cannot be like, oh, most of his friends who kind of, I want to patronize this guy, I want to patronize fish magnets and all that. And that's how his business is booming. And someone will sit right there home, not knowing how this guy suffered to get to this point, and you just have to take his life because of competition, just because you're envy of his life, of how his business is booming. It's so sad, guys, but it's well all the way. God knows the best. So, guys, thank you for watching to the end of this video, and make sure you subscribe and turn your notification bell. See you guys.